Mass readings for Thursday, February 29, 2024. Lenten weekday. Lectionary, 233. First reading, Jeremiah 17, verses 5 to 10. Thus saith the Lord, Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and mocketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. For he shall be like Tamarisk in the desert, and he shall not see when good shall come, but he shall dwell in dryness in the desert in a salt land, and not inhabited. Blessed be the man that trusteth in the Lord, and the Lord shall be his confidence. And he shall be as a tree that is planted by the waters, that spreadeth out its roots towards moisture, and it shall not fear when the heat cometh. And the leaf thereof shall be green, and in the time of drought it shall not be solicitous, neither shall it cease at any time to bring forth fruit. The heart is perverse above all things, and unsearchable, who can know it? I am the Lord who search the heart and prove the reins, who give to every one according to his way, and according to the fruit of his devices. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Responsorial Psalm. Response. Blessed is the man whose trust is in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the man who hath not walked in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stood in the way of sinners, nor sat in the chair of pestilence. But his will is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he shall meditate day and night. Response. Blessed is the man whose trust is in the name of the Lord. And he shall be like a tree which is planted near the running waters, which shall bring forth its fruit, in due season. And his leaf shall not fall off, and all whatsoever he shall do shall prosper. Response. Blessed is the man whose trust is in the name of the Lord. Not so the wicked, not so, but like the dust, which the wind driveth from the face of the earth. For the Lord knoweth the way of the just, and the way of the wicked shall perish. Response. Blessed is the man whose trust is in the name of the Lord. Verse before the Gospel. Blessed are they who in a good and perfect heart, hearing the word, keep it, and bring forth fruit in patience. Gospel, Luke 16, verses 19 to 31. There was a certain rich man, who was clothed in purple and fine linen, and feasted sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar, named Lazarus, who lay at his gate, full of sores, desiring to be filled with the crumbs that fell from the rich man's table, and no one did give him, moreover the dogs came, and licked his sores. And it came to pass, that the beggar died, and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. And the rich man also died, and he was buried in hell. And lifting up his eyes when he was in torments, he saw Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried, and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water, to cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. And Abraham said to him, Son, remember that thou didst receive good things in thy lifetime, and likewise Lazarus evil things, but now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. And besides all this, between us and you, there is fixed a great chaos, so that they who would pass from hence to you, cannot, nor from thence come hither. And he said, Then, Father, I beseech thee, that thou wouldst send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them, lest they also come into this place of torments. And Abraham said to him, They have Moses and the prophets, let them hear them. But he said, No, Father Abraham, but if one went to them from the dead, they will do penance. And he said to him, If they hear not Moses and the prophets, neither will they believe, if one rise again from the dead. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.